man behind most sounds in Hollywood movies. When you hear sounds like chewing in movies, it's sometimes some man behind the camera crushing wet popcorn in his hands. You might be like, but why don't they just chew it? I don't know. But what I do know is that the cameras can't pick up every sound. So after they film a movie, they actually have to go behind the scenes and refilm sounds. Oh, that sounds like bones breaking, right? But don't worry. If you think somebody's bones are breaking, it's not. It's just a movie. It's secretly just celery. So, you know, if you're a local supermarket and can't find any celery, there must be a movie happening around you. You can also get similar effects by crushing raw pasta in your mouth. Footsteps are created just how you'd imagined by real footsteps on different surfaces. You know, see here, he's using a soft surface, which is probably like grass, you know? Oh, and sometimes it helps to wear the actual heels. So, you know, when you hear heels in the background, it might be him, you know? It might be him. This is so interesting. We got some dirt up in here. He has a really fun and crazy studio, I must say. Now this one's really cool. When Superman was walking on snow, they didn't use snow. That's what the logical person would think, right? No. So they actually used sand. But if you close your eyes, it actually sounds like snow. Close your eyes and picture snow. It sounds like snow, but they use sand even more. They put it on a suitcase and hit it with a baseball bat to signify Superman pounding onto the ground and landing. How do they think of this, and how many broken suitcases do they have? So he actually uses horse hooves to make the sound of horses. Listen. I hear them. They're coming here. And he uses real reins to make the sound of the reins. And then he uses belts to make the Bertle? I don't know how to say that word. And he puts them together, and that is the sound of horses. Some people even use coconuts to make the sounds of horses. Here he's making the sound of a bird in a cage. Oh, I wish it wasn't in a cage. But it's not really, because it's fake. And a snake! Oh my god, he looks so funny. This is my favorite. He's like, and a polar bear. How would you even know what a polar bear sounds like? I guess that's just the creativity of his job, right? He just has to imagine what things sound like. Fairy wings with a bicycle wheel. I guess this is something you just wouldn't know what it sounded like, right? So he really has to like get creative. A pinch of creativity. Maybe more than a pinch. When you hear monster legs, they're really just crab legs. You hear that? That's crab legs. This whole time I've been screaming because of crab legs and celery. Crab legs and celery have been scaring me. Like literally can't sleep at night because of crab legs and celery. I hope this makes you guys feel better. Makes me feel worse. What might shredded rope sound like, you might ask? A horse's tail. A horse's tail. They literally gotta think of everything. Bamboo sticks? What could that be? Rats! Like, how does anybody think of this? Like, bamboo sticks is what I eat my sushi with, not what I make rat sounds with. But it sounds legit. Okay, wet rags. Oh, that sounds gross. Grape clusters. Like, excuse me, what? I don't know about that one. VHS tape. Dry bushes in the wind. Okay, you know what? I can get behind some of that. Mardi Gras beads stimulate pills in a bottle. I mean, couldn't you just use pills? Oh, okay, I think I get it. See how they're not falling out? This is so he like doesn't have pills and things all over his studio. They stay in the container. It's kind of brilliant. Noodles are just blood spurts. This makes me like not hungry to eat noodles. Not gonna lie. A good old fight scene, he just punches himself in the stomach. It's that simple. Some feathers is a bird. Like, this dude's job seems like so much fun, but also he must have the most amazing ear ever. You know, like he can probably hear anything. I don't think I could do it, but if I could do it, it would be fun. You might be wondering how they made the sound of BB-8 going all in the sand, spinning and twirling in the sand, because they have ways, okay? They didn't actually make BB-8. I mean, they could have, but instead they use a disco ball in the sand, pretty much like BB-8. In The Hobbit, when they're running away screaming, the way this is recreated, they invited all their relatives and friends to run down and scream. This is amazing. I can't. I wonder what their neighbors thought though. Like, why are all these people running around screaming as if they're being chased by a dragon? Well, guess what? They are in The Hobbit. I bet you didn't know that, but now you know that. You might be wondering how in movies like Jurassic Park, how they make the sounds of dinosaurs, because you know dinosaurs aren't actually alive anymore. So what they do is they take a bunch of noises and combine them together. One of the noises they take is the sound of very loud machines, okay? So dinosaurs are made sounding from machines, from wild animals like birds and monkeys and even pigs, and they combine all these animals together, and together it makes the roar of a dinosaur. You hear that? Cause I heard that. In this video game, the alien's blood is capable of corroding pretty much everything. How they make that corroding sound, the sizzling sound, is pretty interesting. They take some Coca-Cola and a hot soldering iron and they stir it. And it goes. This one I think is dangerous. Let's like leave this to the professionals. But if you want to play with celery sticks at home, be my guest. You know, you keep playing with those celery sticks. But some sounds are just what you expect them to be. Like this walking on mud, dirt, gravel. Exactly what it is. This one, not exactly. This is a door lock that's supposed to be a precisely. Sounds can sometimes take several weeks to create. Wow. So he just has to find it. What is this supposed to be? Sounds like keyboard tapping, but I feel like it's not. I'm like so intrigued. This is the sound of a vacuum cleaner. I mean, sure, you could use an actual vacuum, but this is simpler and it does the same thing. Now, this is an interesting fact. So sometimes when actors are doing their lines, the mics don't pick it up properly. And then these actors have to recreate, redub the film. Here we have this actor literally getting into the character and running to like recreate the performance and the grunts of Wolverine. Like, look, he's so into it. I'm like, is that also Wolverine? Oh, this is him. I was like, that looks so much like him. It is him. Good one. He killed it though. I think that's a sign I need some sleep. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I love you all so much. Stay awesome, stay sweet, and don't forget to be nice to each other.